John, how important is the result for you today?
Yeah, massive win for us. We got a win in Wellington, which obviously was our first win of the season, but it was really important to keep that clean sheet and make sure that we get back to what we're really good at, and that's making teams that play against us hard to actually score any goals or get any chances, and we showed that today. And the performance was great, all-round performance. We've been questioning a lot about the group. Are they together? Do they want to work for each other? Well, they showed today how much they want to work for each other. Not only the ones that started, also the ones that came on and the ones that weren't here because they were suspended or injured.
That's actually been raised internally, has it? Those sort of questions about how hard they want to
No,
work?
it's been raised outside. They've been hearing murmurs about, there's people that don't want to be here, that they want to be at the club, which was ridiculous. But you're always going to get questioned when you lose. And but I think we've put that to bed with the result that because when you're down the bottom, it's easy to start pointing fingers and looking at excuses, but they didn't do that and they haven't done that. So they work hard for each other and they work well together.
Can you go on a run from here and start climbing the table?
Definitely. We believe that we can go all the way again. We know it's a process. It's a long season. There's plenty of games to be played. We're getting players back in. Tongo Dumbia's first start of the season. He's still finding his legs. It was Tomoki Imai's first start since round one. And there's other players that are coming back from injury and haven't played a lot of football. So we definitely can go on a run. We got no doubt about that.
What did you make of Doumbia in particular?
Yeah, good, really good. And he's going to be even better once he gets fit, match fit, gets match rhythm, understands the league. He's such a good player in the midfield for us, and he showed today how many balls he wins in the midfield, and he gives a calmness on the ball in midfield as well. So pleased for him for his first start.
Prijovic likes scoring against Western Sydney as well.
Yeah, the Prijovic likes scoring against anyone, but he has scored a few goals against Western Sydney. So it was a great team goal, and he was there to finish it off. It was a great movement, great from Jimmy Teresi, with the final ball, but the build-up play was really good.
Seemed like there was a peaceful protest from some of the fans walked out today.
Yeah, they're peaceful, and that's what we want. And that's what the club want. The club are making sure that it's safe to come to our games. And I know there might have been people that might have stayed away after seeing the images from last night, but we don't want that. We want people to come support our club, our team, but also the game in general. And I'm sure not only our club, I'm sure that every club will make sure that everyone's safe when they come to the football. And, it was not a great incident last night. Of course, we don't condone that, but we shouldn't allow a minority, dictate what's going to happen with our football in this country, because we're in a great position in terms of how well we did at the World Cup. A lot of those players have come through the A-League. The A-League is at a good standard. There's a lot of people playing the game in our country. We want people to come to the games. This is a time that we should stay together and united and make sure that people come and watch our football. And I'm sure the league will do everything possible to make it safe, not only for the players on the pitch, the officials on the pitch, but for the people in the stand.
You've poured a lot into Australian football over the years. Did it hurt last night? How did you feel watching that?
Of course it hurt. I felt sick watching it. I really did. But we won't allow that to knock us down. I read so many messages and so many people saying that that's the end of the A-Leagues. That's the Australian football taking another backward step. We shouldn't. We should actually get together and be stronger, and and make sure that the minority and the idiots that caused that issue last night stay away. Stay away. I'm sure that they'll be doing everything possible to keep those people away. And I don't mind a peaceful demonstration, because we're all upset about the decision, and I'm talking about fans, and I consider myself a football fan first, because I was 10 years old when I went to go watch my club in Adelaide City play a home grand final, and I was a fan then, and I'm still a fan now, but involved in the game. So we weren't happy. Let's demonstrate peacefully, and we don't accept anything that that did happen last night.
You've got Victory on Boxing Day next.
Yep.
What do you want to see from your players on that one?
First of all, I want to see a big crowd, and I want to see, and I know that we'll make sure that it's very safe for everyone. And you know, Boxing Day is a big day in Australia for a number of reasons, and we want to make it a big event for our game. And so, from our players is that we just keep working to improve and keep on improving. We know it's going to be a hard game against a very good side, but if we can make sure that you know we're fighting for each other, we should be able to get the results we want.